Well, Carr, that kept us on the edge of our seats all weekend long. A wild weekend here at Atthaya Golf Club that ends with the 19-year-old Atthaya Thitikul emerging from a two-hole playoff to beat Nanna Koerstz Madsen, a player we expected a lot from. I'm not sure this early, but I don't think anyone is surprised, Morgan, to see Thitikul already a winner.
Definitely not surprised. We knew her talent coming in to this season. I predicted that she would be Rookie of the Year come the end of the year, and she's getting off to a really good start. It was an incredible round of golf today. She really had nothing to lose coming out early. I don't think anybody had her, even the leaders had her on their radar today. And coming out with the round of the week, 24 putts around this golf course. Very impressive. And then maybe even more impressive how she played in the playoff.
Yeah.
And played smart golf the first time around, very aggressively. Second time around, knew what she had to accomplish and played like a veteran out there.
She began the day 6 shots behind Nanna Koerstz Madsen, shot 64, but she didn't solidify a spot in the playoff until she had this putt for par at 18 in regulation. The first putt from 75 feet or so she posts 16 under. And then, goodness, an hour went by before the playoff even began. Nanna Koerstz Madsen had this for birdie after a tee shot at the short 16th, almost went in the water. She was in a three-way tie at this point and then did this at 17.
She's gotten a couple of fortunate breaks here. There on 16, not going in the penalty area, and then watch this bounce.
She would roll that in for birdie. Her lead was 1. Fairway, green, albeit from a long way away. First putt to this point, this to win.
Just up and out of it right away. Just... that club was so steady for her all week, except for right there.
Thitikul nearly holed her approach on the first playoff hole, ran it past, and they would go to a second playoff hole. Nanna Koerstz Madsen tugged her tee shot and then opted not to take a drop with her right foot on the cart path. Water right.
It can always be that armchair quarterback, 20/20 hindsight. Should she have taken a drop there? We'll never know, but it didn't seem to work out there for Nanna.
Koerstz Madsen unable to salvage bogey, made double, and the first 3-putt of the week for Atthaya Thitikul came on the 74th hole. But those 3 putts were enough, and she has her first victory. Just 19 years old. She won twice on the LET last year. She was the Ladies European Tour Player of the Year, and now Morgan, as we look 100 miles to the east to the final playing of the Chevron Championship at Mission Hills, you've got Thitikul, who was low amateur there a couple of years ago, and Nanna Koerstz Madsen, the sting of the playoff loss, but coming off a win 2 weeks ago. You'd certainly want to look at those two players, I would think, coming up later this week.
Absolutely. Nanna impressed me all week, especially yesterday, coming off of a tough start to the end to the front nine, I should say, with a double on 8 and then rebounding to take the lead into today. Yes, she had a 3-shot lead. Yes, she had her chances, but I think she is more comfortable than ever in this position, and she's going to figure out whatever that little left miss was that she had today going, and she'll straighten that out for next week with Atthaya, with Nanna, with Jin Young Ko. Yeah. A lot of players. Certainly it's going to be a fun week next week at the Chevron Championship.
Yeah, world #1 Jin Young Ko tied for 4th, extending her streak of subpar rounds to 34 straight. Should be an awful lot of fun, and that star continues to rise for Atthaya Thitikul, now an LPGA winner.